Hello and welcome back to another video. In today's video, I'll teach you how to make bridge egg using a data pack. If you don't know what bridge egg is, it is basically a utility item that allows you to build a bridge by throwing an egg so you can cross between islands however you want. This is actually a very cool mechanic, and by simply using a data pack, you can also achieve that. The first thing you want to do is open up your tutorial data pack once again. Now if you haven't got that, watch the first episode of this series to know how to make a basic data pack. The first thing you want to do is to detect whether an egg has been thrown and whether it is the specific bridge egg that you want to detect. So execute as at E, which will be your egg. So we have a type egg, and we have a couple of MBT we want to detect just to make sure it isn't any other egg but the specific bridge egg item. Inside MBT here, we want a big bracket item with a capital I, another bracket, then ID Minecraft egg. Next we want a comma followed by count 1, and then component bracket. Inside this bracket here, we want Minecraft custom data. Outside the speech mark, we want a colon, and then another bracket. Inside this bracket, we want bridge egg colon 1b. Now if we go out 3 brackets, so 1, 2, 3, we'll add a comma, and then we'll add has been shot 1b. Note that the H, the B, and the S is capital. Now we want to go out another bracket. Outside that one, we want a comma, tag equals exclamation mark bridge egg. So if it doesn't have the tag bridge egg, which it shouldn't have at the very beginning. And from this, we want to run a function, which is our tutorial data pack. And this will be a brand new function, and it will be simply called tag bridge egg. And there we go. So what this line, very long line of command do is that it will detect for an egg item with a custom data of bridge egg that's been shot and it hasn't got the bridge egg tag. And when it doesn't have the bridge egg tag, the first thing we will do is to add the tag. So let's add the tag right now. So we want to go to function, right click for a new file. Here will be our tag bridgeegg.mc function. And inside this brand new file here, all we want to do is to add 2 tags. The first one is to tag add bridge egg. The reason we want to add a separate tag is so that for every other command, we do not need to reference this extremely long string of MBT just to make sure, and instead we can just use a simple tag of bridge egg for any other following up commands. After we add the tag bridge egg, another tag we want to add is tag add time lived. Now this tag was previously added in a couple episodes back. It is used to detect for how long this specific entity has been in the world. So if you haven't done that episode yet, so what you want to do is go to load here, and you want to add scoreboard objective add time lived dummy in your load. And the other thing you want to do is under loop, you want to do this right here, execute as at e tag equals time lived add their scoreboard of time lived 1. And that's everything you need to add if you haven't done that. After that, we can continue on in our loop function here, we want to always, basically for any other following a command, we want to make sure it is targeted at this specific bridge egg. So we'll do execute as at E, type equals egg, tag equals bridge egg. If their score at S time lived matches 40. As you know, each second is 20 ticks, so if you want it to make a longer bridge, then you just simply increase this number, and if it has reached its time limit, then all we want to do is run kill at S. The next thing we want to add is, again, we want to execute as the egg, so type equals egg and tag equals bridge egg at S, so with its location. Now we just want to run summon a marker, and we just want to execute it on the location of the bridge egg. I want a big bracket here. Inside there we want tags, and then a medium square bracket. Inside the square bracket we want time lived and bridge egg tracer. This here basically traces the location of the bridge egg, which is very useful because, as you may or may not notice, if you go into a Bedwars game and throw bridge egg out, you'll see that the bridge doesn't actually spawn directly as soon as you throw the egg. Instead, it has a tiny delay before the blocks are spawned where the egg has traveled. By doing this marker here, we can locate the path the egg has traveled, and using time lived, we can add a tiny delay before the bridge is spawned in. After that, all we want to do is to spawn the bridge now. So execute as at E, and inside here we want to make sure this is now type equals marker, is no longer egg anymore, and the tag equals bridge egg tracer at S, so on the location of the marker. If their score, so the delay it has at S, time lived matches, and for my one, I feel like 5 in-game ticks is pretty much enough, so that's 0.25 seconds after the egg has traveled through. It's a pretty good time, and it gives the immersion of a tiny delay. So I'll do 5. If you want more, then you can do more. If you want a quicker reaction, then you can just reduce the 5 to a smaller number. And now that we've detected that, we want to run fill swiggle 1, swiggle minus 1, swiggle, swiggle minus 1, swiggle minus 1, and swiggle. And in here you just put whatever block you want it to place down. So if we want to match how Bedwars work, we can simply just put white wool in here, and then want to make sure it doesn't replace any important blocks, so do replace air. Here we want to copy this, and we actually want another line, but we want to change the coordinates just a little bit. For the second line, we want swiggle, swiggle minus 1, swiggle 1, swiggle, swiggle minus 1, and swiggle minus 1. What this 2 line of code does is that it places a cross. By placing in a cross, it allows your bridge to look a lot more integrated. So instead of being it very chunky and blocky, it'll look a lot better if it's a cross, which is the reason we need to use 2 commands to fill in the cross. If you want to keep it simple, then you could also make it as just a square platform, which also works. And finally, we want to copy the front commands. And if we just copy that, once it has placed the blocks, its purpose is done, so we can just run kill and S. And now just save your file, and you're pretty much done. So you can now go back into the game and let's test it out. Once you have loaded back into your world, type /reload to make sure your data pack is updated. And now you want to give yourself the specific egg, which is a bridge egg. So you want to do /give yourself or everyone an egg with custom data, big bracket, and inside here we want bridge egg true, which is the bridge egg 1b inside our data pack. And now you can just give yourself this item, and this is a special egg, it's different from other eggs. And now if you just throw it, boom, a bridge has just been spawned, and you can walk on this all you want. Now if I throw it a little further away, you see that, oh well, this one landed, so nothing happened. But if I throw it a little higher, then eventually after 2 seconds, the bridge ends as the egg is been killed, and you have yourself a bridge which you can walk on. You can also throw it straight up, but the bridge will be a little bit wonky, or you can also throw it straight down. So it basically works in all directions, but if you throw it up or down, it would not really function all that well. So that is how you can make bridge egg using a data pack. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like and subscribe, and if you have any questions or you're stuck on part of the code, leave a comment and I'll try to help you out the best I can. With that said, I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye now.